Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. We just introduced Sunburn, did his heroic challenge, went really well, didn't take much time at all, kind of went over the story scrolls, accolades, whatnot. What I have done since then, it's what, 1:45 now, so I mean maybe like an hour or so. I did the video with Sunburn, did all of his heroic challenges, did all the speed heroic challenges, and then I jacked around on the ruins, you know, got a couple treasure pieces, whatnot, and then I've come in. One of my favorite levels to actually level up and collect a crud ton of money is Quicksilver Vault. Just did that with Sunburn. I think we can now visit Persephone, buy a couple of upgrades for him. So, as you can see, he is now a level 8 Skylander. I think when I got done with the heroic challenges, he was like level 2 maybe. I got all of them on the first try except for Double Troubles. I actually was at the very end and I got the painting too, which was the second one, so I had to replay it. But as you can see here, when we take a look, he is now maxed out on speed to 91. His health is now level 8, 498, so you know that's pretty solid. As you can see, we did the 7 heroics. His personal one for the armor, I believe it went from 24 to 27, and then the speed, we did all of them. You know, that's what the other 6 heroics were. They took him from 43 to 91. Of course, that's the difference of 48 being 6 speed challenges times plus 8 is 48. So perhaps more important, he has 3,584 coins, and we're going to go cash in. So come over. I haven't upgraded anyone in forever, so this will kind of be weird, but let's see what we can do. Like I said, Quicksilver Vault, I know you can level up better, maybe like in Lair of Chaos or something, but in terms of leveling up and collecting money, it is very hard, in my opinion, to beat Quicksilver Vault. I do that, you know, with a lot of the new Skylanders I get in. Also of note is the fact that I've played the level so many times I could like do those 3 block puzzles in my sleep. That would be like the only annoying, you know, aspect of it. But basic upgrades here, they actually have guided teleportation, which that's kind of what I was saying I wish I could do. Control the direction of your teleport, hold B to delay teleport. And our other option is blaze thrower or flamethrower. Breath does increase damage, so we will go ahead and do both of these.
So much fun, new powers. Bring me shiny things, gold and gems, and I will turn them into upgrades for playing.
I never remember her talking to us after we did that, but I want to go ahead and show you, you know, the 43 to 91. It's really not a huge difference, but you know, I guess it works. We just upgraded the teleportation. As you can see, there's fire that spawns in several, I guess 4 directions. I'm not pressing anything. What I'll do now is I'll tilt it with the nunchuck to the upper left. And he went to the bottom right. Okay, now he actually did what I wanted him to. So you can kind of see, like I'll keep going down and you'll see that fireball kind of get bigger. Instead you can hold B to delay. So that's about what you get out of that one. And again, here's a look at the flamethrower. Breath will come in. Upgrade that, of course. Oh, you can skip that. Okay, that'll save us a ton of time. So, really, aside from the larger, you know, ball of fire at the end, it doesn't look much different. We are back. Okay, so we note that with the 10 fairies, you get a 20% discount. Phoenix Dash. Press Z to perform a Phoenix Dash. So we can get both of these. We'll have about 500 left over. I'm going to do this first because I think it'll be really important to have the tertiary attack for Sunburn. The teleportation's cool, but it doesn't really, I mean, I guess you can pay and the fire will do damage, but Okay, so this should be pretty sweet. Okay. So, it's not quite as long as I had hoped, but the main thing is we can now move and do damage, which, you know, I think will be worthwhile. We'll upgrade again. Let's see. Phoenix Dash, okay, well, yeah, Soul Gem makes the Phoenix Dash longer, does more damage, and ends with a blast. So, you know, that'll obviously, I think, be worthwhile in the long run. Immolation, Inflammation. Flames left behind after teleportation do increased damage. I actually have to do that because we don't have another option, so... that'll leave us with about 1,000. I don't know if that's going to be enough to do anything else or not. So let's go ahead, I'll hold B down. So, I guess the flames are a little taller, that's... yeah, well, whatever. Okay, so now we have to actually pick our path. Before I do that, okay, so Flame Lord is teleportation. Blazer. This is probably going to be a character that you're going to want to do the primary attack on. Interestingly enough, the fire element was the least favorite, you know, element when I did that poll back in the day, and I'm at the point now on the blog where you can vote for your fire element upgrade pass. It's the last one. It's almost always the primary attack that gets upgraded, exceptions being like Ghost Roaster and Terrapin. Flame Slinger actually this afternoon was tied, you know, 50-50, but I'll wait on that until we've played with him. So we burned a little bit of time here, but I mean that kind of shows you what Quicksilver Vault can do. If we keep him alive in Dragon's Peak, there's a chance he could get level 10. What I'm going to do now is grab Dragon's Peak, which, you know, looks fairly cool. We'll go ahead, put it on, and see what happens.
Greetings, young Portal Master. The dragons, most ancient and wondrous, need your help. Go with the Dragon Knight Flavius to the island of Skylanders. Help him free his king from the clutches of the undead dragon Vathic and restore him to the throne. Quickly, sound the horn, and Flavius will carry you into the skies and off to the Dragon's Peak.
Okay. Cube Dungeon Battle Arena discovered. Battle Mode Power-Up discovered. I know you don't have to leave the item piece on, I just usually do. That's a pretty lame intro, you know, right here. I mean, that kind of looks more like a shrub or something. But you look over here and there's like this huge impressive Empire of Ice, and then that's Dragon's Peak. So, yeah, Empire of Ice, Dragon's Peak. You tell me, but nonetheless, you know, I've heard it's a good level, it's challenging. We'll come in here, kind of see what we can do. So there's the horn sounding. Now you jump off, kind of like Skyward Sword, and get picked up. Okay. That actually looks like, it reminds me of Starship Mario, that little inset. So Chapter 26, Dragon's Peak, there was a legendary treasure, I think. Which we'll probably not get that or something, but, you know. Music's nice, if nothing else, so. Alright. There should be some...
That's a long flight, but I'd fly across the universe to help my king. My name is Flavius, and I serve the great King Ramses, the greatest leader Dragon's Peak has ever known. He ruled these lands for centuries, and while he did, everything was great. Peace, harmony, you name it. Until one horrible day when I convinced King Ramses to go flying with me. All I wanted to do was take him out. You know, let him stretch his wings. But when I did, that's when he came. King Ramses' horrible brother, Vathic. Oh, he is evil. A horrible dragon who always wanted to be king himself. And while Ramses was gone, Vathek sat on the dragon's throne. You see, that's where all the power is. He who sits on the dragon's throne becomes ruler of all Dragon's Peak. It's just the way things work.
Okay, so King of the Mountain type deal here.
And with the power of the dragon's throne, Vathek is now our king, and has cursed poor Ramses. And it's all my fault. Oh, brave Skylander, won't you help us? Be careful over here, my friend. I'm sure that evil Vathek's got some sneaky tricks up his sleeve.
Okay, so that was Flavius, however you want to pronounce it. King Ramses, we need to help him out. Okay, not cool while I'm talking. We want to help him out, and then looks like we've got to battle Vathek. So let's go ahead and take a look at the objectives here. Find the dragon's throne and defeat Vathek's henchmen. Enemy goal, no lives, all areas, clearing under 1035, so it's a fairly large level. 1 soul gem, that would be Sunburn. 1 legendary treasure, which I think we saw coming in. 1 story scroll, there's actually 2 hats, and then 3 treasure chests. So we'll go ahead and kind of see what happens. So this is Skylanders apparently. I saw on the box art there were like little chompy trigger happy looking things that threw bombs, it looked like. So it'll kind of be interesting to see, you know, what comes of that. I've actually not played a new level in so long. You know, I really like to explore. Oh, there they are actually. Boom Fiend when they start to shake. I didn't get to read that. Yes, that really does look like Trigger Happy crossed with a Chompy and inbred somehow. But, you know, like Chapter 2 had that freak elemental gate with, you know, life elements, but let's see what that is. Archean Hama. I didn't really get to read the last part either. But it basically looks like, you know, some regional different of the Archean Defender. They don't seem to put out as much XP as they do in Quicksilver Vault, but
oh, goodness. You've awoken me from an evil spell, great Skylander. Thank you. Flavius brought you here, didn't he? I should have known. He may not be the brightest fire burning, but he's very loyal. My villainous brother Vathek has seized the Dragon Throne and all the power in Dragon's Peak. But perhaps you can stop him? I don't have much to give you in return, great Skylander, but I promise you would have my eternal gratitude. I'm afraid Vathek's curse has made me far too weak to fly. But Flavius can take you where you need to go. Use the dragon horn to call him.
yeah, it's fitting since Sunburn can't fly.
My brother Vathek will have his evil minions and treacherous traps waiting for you. Go forth, brave Skylander. I must rest for now.
Alright, so we brought him back to life. He's not of much use to us aside from basically repeating the storyline, but still he looks pretty cool. You know, Ramses got a nice, you know, elder look to him. Interestingly, you can't talk to him again. Anyway, looks like we have to sound the horn again. And here comes Flavius. Oh, jeez. Okay. It would have been nice if we would have had some inclination that this was going to happen. We've never done anything like this in the game, and just out of the blue, I was actually getting the Wiimote ready to shoot and you don't do that. Oh, well, that's great.
Steer us clear of these rocks, brave Skylander.
It would have been nice to know before we started this, you know. Oh, that was just like really
Did I forget
poor
to mention
planning.
that flying can also be a little dangerous?
Yeah, well, so we have noticed.
Uh-oh. Whoa! This is gonna be a bumpy ride.
I thought that was our destination. I guess not. Okay, well, that was
Meet you at the next dragon horn.
interesting and unexpected, and now there's like a swarm of stuff.
Stronger in this zone.
Okay, so that Phoenix dash is pretty cool. Man, that would have been awesome if I had Lightning Rod right now, you know, since it's air element. I guess since I kind of want to have Sunburn and this is supposed to be pretty hard, I'll bust out Sonic Boom for now. I have Lightning Rod. It shipped today, which, you know, they said 3 business days, which translates to, you know, 6 to 10 with Toys R Us, but and I haven't used Sonic Boom in a long time. But anyway, I'll, you know, do that, and that way maybe there at the end I could, you know, try and use Sunburn. Like I said, I do want to kind of explore a little bit. Ah, good thing.
The Dragon King Ramses has his throne atop a giant rock spike known as Dragon's Peak. This place is special to dragons, because whichever one of them controls its very top becomes the new king. Some fear that Vathek, an undead dragon and the king's evil brother, may one day try to steal the throne.
Okay, so what we have learned today, there is an echo in Dragon's Peak. That is the 3rd time we've heard the same story, but hopefully there isn't like anything in the sky you have to like land somewhere to get a hat or something crazy like that. But, you know, I think Sunburn might have taken some damage. Not a whole lot, but you know. Okay, we'll pull him and go back with Sonic Boom here. But of course, you know, like if I had Lightning Rod right now, I would totally be using him in this air elemental zone. Would have been pretty sweet, but oh well. Always replay. This is the blind run through. So really hope we don't have to do that flying cutscene stuff again. Oh, it really does. This is the 2nd time. Well, 3rd if you count the failure.
Air mine coming up.
And how do you dodge that exactly? You know? God.
Dearest rocks, brave Skylander.
Okay, that was a total glitch. It didn't go to the right like I pointed. I wonder if you can blow up the air mines. No one told us we could fire while we were... Oh, you can. Well, can you? It's still unanswered because it somehow did damage to us, it looks like.
Uh-oh, air mine coming up. Yeah,
okay, so you can blow them up, and the game didn't bother to tell us we could do that. So, now we know.
Good luck, but I know you don't need it. You are one tough Skylander.
You get that way when you run into rocks all the time. So, Dragonette flying pests that shoot flying fireballs. Alright. And of course there's a lot of them. That's fabulous. We can fly too. Oh, that guy came out of the blue. Oh wow, the dragonettes give out a crud ton of XP, so let's cash in on that. Then we'll of course switch right back. This may put us to level 9.
To unlock this gate.
Well, of course I say that so it doesn't happen. Alright, so before we go bounding up that direction, I will pull Sunburn and go back to Sonic Boom. At the 20-minute mark, this may be the last thing we do in this part. Warp point. Obstacle course. This looks like a nightmare. Let's go ahead and clear this out. Just kind of walk around, see if we find anything. Clearly what's going to happen, you're going to fall down and you don't want to be where we currently are, but I just sort of wanted to explore it, see if there's anything going. So it'll probably be, well, it could be a hat or a treasure chest, I guess. Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out where to go, I didn't realize. Okay. So we can't move that for some reason. Okay, so we now know where to go. Oh, a bomb. I didn't even see that last time. And I'm not quite sure what we need it for, but I guess I'll grab it and just... Okay, so now we somehow jumped up here, which is beyond me. Of course you can't fly over there, so obviously we want to get to that. Okay, so you need it for that wall. Okay, I think those sparkles are going to be a switch that'll take the rocks away, which will then make it easier to get where we want to. So getting on top of that block was probably not supposed to happen. This is going to be pretty annoying, I can tell you that. Or if we can, you know, if we landed up there again, we could just get there and not have to use the switch. Okay, it would have been nice if the bomb would have, you know, depressed the switch, but I guess I'll just not take it for now. Okay, so here's our magic little switch we made. I really don't like it when they don't show you what the switches do, you know? I don't know, maybe that'll be the teleporter we have to go to or something. I guess I'll just go down here. I was gonna say I guess I'd just go straight to the wall, but like I said, maybe that'll be the teleporter or something. Oh, I didn't see that. Ah, key. I'm assuming there's a locked gate or door somewhere over here. Okay, so you probably have time to go through there, I just want to be cautious at this point in time. So, it's a hat, obviously. Okay. It's not too bad when you kind of know what to do exactly, it's just figuring out what to do, that's the problem. Winged hat plus 12 speed, that actually looks like it would fit Sonic Boom pretty well. And just as a treat to everyone, since this is the last chapter and there's always people that say I don't know hints, there you go. Plus 12 speed. Let's see what that did to her. Sadly, I haven't done her heroics, but 50 plus 12, so. Or I guess it's maybe 38 plus 12 is 50. I'm not quite sure. I don't wear hats often. But now we just have to get out of here, which luckily should be easy to do. Oh, you're kidding me. You can't just fall. Okay. I was going to say you could fall off anytime. So here we are back, and what I will do is pause it here. We're at about the 25-minute mark, so I'll go ahead and end this portion of the playthrough, come back, start up again. We probably could have gotten a lot farther if I wouldn't have done the Sunburn upgrades, but you know, I like to record that. Everyone can kind of see what they look like and what they do. So anyway, this is part 1 of Dragon's Peak blind playthrough. Pretty fun so far. We'll come back with Sonic Boom, kind of see what we can get going. So questions, comments, feel free to ask here on YouTube or the blog, oneofwisdom.blogspot.com. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, whichever you prefer. And as always, thanks for watching.